Be careful when you live near the forest, but for the courage of a dog, the woman would have been badly charged by the moose. As the man stepped out with a bag of money, a stranger wearing a hat ran up and snatched it, and this German Shepherd made him regret it immediately. It was a typical night when she was awake and the dog was sound asleep until its intuition helped her avoid the 6.2 magnitude earthquake in time. The recurrence of heart attacks was terrifying for the old woman living alone. Upon hearing her cries for help, Lulu the piggy quickly sought assistance. He blocked every passing vehicle to signal the need for help. Lulu succeeded in leading a young man to follow.
Pig is in distress out here.
As soon as he learned of the woman's situation, he quickly called an ambulance. Thanks to Lulu's quick thinking, she survived the attack. Maybe it was just the dog's overdone joke. But whatever scared her, the cat couldn't stand still. Entering the house with extreme confidence, the burglar even dared to negotiate with the gatekeeper. Unfortunately, this good boy proved to be more formidable than he had imagined. You'll be surprised that a fierce and combative Wolverine can also be kind-hearted, rescuing a man buried in the snow.
Good boy. You saved me. You saved me. Pull me up. There we go.
The cat sensed all the hardships she had to go through. A hug is the greatest comfort. Dragging her out of the path was how the dog saved its human friend from an out-of-control car. The vicious giant rushed to the little boy and everyone's concern. Immediately, it was pushed back by a devoted guard who exerted all efforts to protect the kid. No one expected that when the black pooch was bullied by a larger guy, the hero who turned up for him would be a cat. Watching the chimpanzee help the man wash his hands, I can feel the wonderful bond between them. To overcome difficult situations, we need the strength of kindness from all living things. Heroes come in all forms, sometimes on 2 legs or 4. The mistake of the little snake was to invade the house without permission. Imagine having a monkey bodyguard, and then watch him do his job.
他不让他打斗霸，你看他不让他打斗霸。
The retired guide dog's kind instincts told him to help the blind guy. And that kindness even changed his owner. As soon as the kitten sensed the danger to the store owner, it sprang into action. The snake surely learned a lifelong lesson after that. A fox was trying to find food in the chicken coop when a high-speed chase began. The strict protection of the German shepherds made the fox never dare to return. I fell in love with Switzerland's beauty, thanks to the mountains and this Burmese prosthetic leg. Poverty couldn't change the affection that the dog spent for his human friend. The diligent otter deserved the Employee of the Year award for its dedicated help in keeping the aquarium clean. When a shark tried to approach this diver, suddenly a group of dolphins swam around him. Looks like they were trying to protect him from danger. If you still think that lions are the king of all animals, then look at this lion's reaction when it stepped into the village of dogs. When reviewing the CCTV, they discovered a stranger advancing toward their yard. Thanks to the barking of their small gatekeeper, he was compelled to alter the plan. This wild boar is determined to ensure that the way remains unobstructed.
Good job.
The best loyal animal in the world. They will protect you unconditionally. The man fainted suddenly and was rushed to the hospital. What was remarkable was that the dog persisted in chasing after the ambulance to the end. And that touched the hearts of many. The gas leak in Washington left many worried about neighborhood safety. A dog named Kobe recently raised suspicion by constantly digging holes in front of his house. His owners used a gas leak detector to check and found alarmingly high gas levels. Thanks to that, everyone was safe, and Kobe was hailed as a hero of the neighborhood. No one can hurt its owner. Protecting the owner is the instinct of dogs. And this instinct kicked in at just the right time. Animals can understand human language through tone of voice. This dog wouldn't let anyone disrespect its beloved human. A notable turn of events occurred as the burglar attempted to vandalize the electric gate and slowly make his way into the house. However, he quickly gave up as the loyal gatekeeper appeared. Friendship was the key to helping the gecko escape the suffocating siege. This brave little goat didn't need any weapons to protect the duckling from a cunning fox. She had a seizure while walking, and her dog found help. This showed why German Shepherds are always considered good boys. He helped his pregnant mama stand up safely. Amidst the chaos of an earthquake evacuation, one dog returned to its home. Steadfastly refusing to abandon its companion. The street brawl caught the attention of a pack of stray dogs. Despite not being nurtured and cared for, their peace-loving spirit was commendable. The little helpers don't only exist in fairy tales. Check your CCTV. You might discover a kind mouse quietly helping you tidy up everything. The little dog immediately switched to combat mode to fend off the thug with ill intentions towards its owner. Carelessness sometimes leads to unforeseen consequences. The black cat tried to help his friend escape from the door, accidentally helping the owner realize the situation. The cameraman didn't realize how dangerously close the sheep was to the baby. But the doggo was there in time and warned the troublemaker.
Hey, mind if I take a seat, join you?
I prefer not. I'm waiting for someone.
Okay, that's fine. Can I get your number?
No.
Come on, give me your number.
No. Roger, no.
Animals' intuition about natural disasters is spot on. Just seconds after the fierce barking, the disaster struck. Fortunately, the woman made it safely inside her home. Did you know that a cat can also be a brave gatekeeper? For them, nothing is more important than their human friends' safety. A challenge arose as he jumped into the sea, catching the attention of a shark. While trying to stay calm, a pod of dolphins showed up as saviors, chasing the ocean killer away. The poor puppy fell into the swimming pool, and it was great for him to have such good friends. There was always someone waiting for him when he came back from work.
Oh my god!
A gardener was on his way to the garage to pick up some tools when he had a health emergency. Thanks to the dog's barking, the gardener was able to save his life. The injured dad and his toddler hadn't noticed anything until their pooch started barking. All the cobra had to do was leave immediately. Discovering a bag lying in the middle of the road, this dog made an extremely intelligent move.
Good job.
All it wanted to do was to protect the bag until its owner returned.
Let me help.
Even a pit bull is no match for a mother cat if it tries to harm her kittens. On his way to work, the man encountered a stranger with malicious intentions. But it all caught the attention of the neighborhood watchman.
Videovigilancia y que teme que todo vuelva al diciembre del año pasado. Escuchemos.
Just as the man was about to step out the door, he quickly turned back inside. But this brave pit bull wasn't afraid. It advanced to intervene and stop the bear. Apart from dogs, apes are also close companions of humans. They are very friendly and always willing to help us out.
Boy, did you save that baby bird?
The special rescuer deserved to be praised for saving a little life.
Good boy. Good boy.
Each dog has its own way of protecting its owner. Seeing the toddler intending to get outside alone, the golden doggo immediately ran into the house to inform the mama. In a critical moment, this dog appeared as a hero, bravely rescuing a girl from danger. The slippery porch steps posed a challenge for the elderly to ascend on their own. And this doggo became a sturdy support for his grandma. Infinite love became courage that empowered the mama monkey to rescue her trapped baby on the power line.
Oh, give. Gaza.
The lizard's plot breaking into the house was immediately foiled. The dog didn't stop until it expelled the intruder from his territory. Never touch a cat's best friend, even if it's an aggressive coyote. This isn't a story about a brave animal rushing into danger to save someone's life, but Sammy the chicken surely helped Dave overcome the pain of losing his best friend.
When he died, it's just, how do you find that perfect match again?
Sammy would undoubtedly bring happiness to him, just like a dog would. Many passengers underestimated the risk of sticking their feet out while the train was moving. To encourage this hardworking baby, everybody, let's give the elephant a thumbs up. The kind dog suddenly turned into a great rescue worker when he saved the chicken stuck in the snow. The cobra slowly approached the two women. Don't worry, it was captured. As a daily habit, the dog opened the door and waited for its owner to return. This was the happiest thing every day that no one else could bring.
Waylon's trying to save him.
Waking up in the middle of the night, the girl was dizzy and lost her balance. At the most critical moment, the dog caught her just in time.
Okay, perfect.
The hunger drove the ostrich crazy.
It is a way. The baby and Kevin.
Luckily, the kangaroo managed to stop it in time.
Why do I even live here?
This little girl remained motionless on the ground for quite some time. The dog started to feel worried and tried to wake her up. A tiring day at work becomes easier with the help of a tiny collie.
How dare you?
Looking at the mother bear's reaction, it is certain that it would protect its cub more than its own life. Sometimes, pets could even be the most dedicated of nannies. They prevented any possible hazards in the kitchen. And even showed concern for the baby's sleep. This black dog didn't hesitate to interrupt the jiu-jitsu match, thinking that its owner was in trouble. This fierce wild boar ended up being the defeated party in its confrontation with the German Shepherd. Just a few minutes away from its mother, a young elephant fell into a predator. This caught the attention of a herd of buffaloes. Together, they rescued the young elephant and safely reunited it with its mother. A routine trip to the supermarket suddenly turned into an emergency when Amber had a seizure. The dog barked to attract attention, but only one person recognized the situation. Its alertness and timely assistance from the staff helped Amber escape danger. The difference between naughty and well-behaved children. Look at the white dog. I realized that pets could also be that sweet. The pain of one member was the pain of the whole monkey troop. As long as the baby monkey hadn't been saved from the narrow rock, they refused to leave. The people in India were too familiar with the elephants wandering in the village and ruining the crops. With their huge bodies and aggressive personalities, few dared to approach them. But the little dog dared to stand up to the giant to protect the villagers. No matter what difficulties you face in life, there are always some furry friends by your side. The scratching at the door by a wrong the dog woke up the sleeping homeowner. Right after the man woke up his son and left the house, the landslide struck. The heroic dog saved the family, but missed the chance to save her puppies. Until now, inside the collapsed house, she still waits for her children. Each of us is born with a mission. And this dog was trained to perform the noble mission of saving people.
Thank you.
The lion was injured while hunting a hyena alone. When he was about to accept his fate, a savior suddenly arrived. Horse therapy was the best way to help him stabilize his mentality. They might not share the same language, but they seem to understand each other through their gaze. After a tiring day, this is the most anticipated moment. When night falls, it's time for the thieves to take action. But they won't get past the sharp eyes. Having a dog is still the best way to ensure your home security. Watch Kamla the elephant rush into the water to save her caregiver, thinking he was in trouble. Street robbers targeted the lone man as their next victim, but the bodyguards beside him made them surrender. Fearing there might be trouble, the good boy came and held the stool steady to ensure his owner's safety. Thieves always lie in wait when the homeowners are absent, ready to strike. But they would instantly regret because they have mistaken their opponent. It's hard to imagine how terrified the white dog must have been when trapped in the fish pond for hours. But don't worry, now he can be free thanks to his buddy. Roaming this area was a bad idea. The bear had to flee when confronted by the stern barks of the dog. Being a good boy doesn't always require grand gestures. And even when the bully was a vicious wolf. Not being allowed inside the ambulance with its owner, this golden retriever decided to chase after them all the way to the hospital.
Okay.
Never turn your back on a leopard unless you have your own bodyguard. While its fellows were evacuated from the fire, a horse rushed in to look for its family. Only when it saw them safe, it was relieved to leave. If you encounter this scene on the street, it's best to steer clear, because this goose squad will deal with anyone who dares to approach their beloved grandma. The lives of the blind become easier with guide dogs by their side. After ensuring all vehicles had stopped, the dog continued to lead its owner across the street. Because of his unusual fur color, the piglet was not accepted by his kind. He found the geese, and miraculously, this different species protected him from the bullies.
You get this? Hi. Bowie. Bowie, put your back into it, buddy. Uphill.
Why did the dog sit there for so long? And what did that begging look mean? It turned out there was a kitten trapped under the drain.
And encourage her. Good girl, Roselle. You're going down the stairs, doing a good job.
A blind man surviving after the mall collapse is unbelievable. But a miracle happened thanks to the guide dog. The dedicated bodyguards did not let the wolves get close to their owner even for a step. Despite the loud barking, the thief still dared to act. And the dog's efforts paid off. Its owner woke up. The man slowly fell to the ground, as if playing with the pet dogs. But this time he didn't wake up. Sensing something was wrong, the dogs found another way to help. The doggo couldn't bear to see the poor fish having to leave its family. It decided to help the fish get back home. Recognizing the girl's unusual state, the service dog promptly sprang into action. He helped her lie down on the couch and overcome the panic attack.
Good job.
Falling into the lion's siege, the poor buffalo thought its life was about to end. But a miracle happened when its chums arrived just in time. Regardless of wealth or poverty, your dog will always be by your side and protect you.
Scare the grizzlies off.
The combative dog even denied the bear any chance to get close to his owner.
Heading for the hills. Fight Club isn't over yet. First vacation. The mutts chase.
At first, the goose seems very friendly, but then it appears to have a problem with the guy filming. This loyal dog never leaves its owner when he's drunk. It's clear that these dogs have a preference. This dog seems like he's done this before. The dog's ability to perceive hidden dangers enabled it to keep watch and ensure the safety of the children. Thieves often lurk in wait for when homeowners are away to commit crimes. They were confident in their plans until they saw the fierce guardian of the house. Any mama can sacrifice herself for her child. And animals are no exception. This dog was ready to cross the flood just to bring her child to safety. Taking advantage of the old man's slowness, the robber took his backpack without knowing that there was always a bodyguard by his side. The POTS syndrome that Katie suffered from affects her life a lot. Luckily, Bailey could sense the change in her heartbeat and took care of her like a nurse whenever she got sick. Every hard work becomes easier when you have such a reliable assistant by your side. The baby zebra couldn't escape the sharp claws of the lion. But don't worry, because the mama would do everything to protect her child. Lizzie was lucky to have 2 horses who always helped her. Even when they had to pull a 10-ton truck up a hill covered with ice. This dog ran 5 kilometers after the ambulance and waited patiently at the hospital door for a week just to know that his owner was safe. And this touched everybody's heart. Dogs can switch into protection mode instantaneously if their owners face trouble. It would be a bad day for these 2 aggressive dogs as they deliberately scared this little boy. The eagle's size is no match for the unwavering protection of a dog towards its beloved human. This smart dog helped his human move tires and figured out how to carry 4 tires in one bite. This cow will be ready to fight if anyone dare to approach its human. Her dog protected her from her friend's prank. This dog's swift response thwarted the black swan's attempt to approach. Even when the poultry becomes unruly, the dog fearlessly imparts them with lifelong lessons. This uneven battle needed to be readjusted. The representative of justice would always be the victorious one.
She's gonna get you dirty again.
She's worried about me. Oh, she's worried. Yeah.
This elephant protected this woman as if she were her own baby. It's pretty easy to see the love and trust between them.
Hello, baby.
I know. Baby, alright.
See me? Yummy.
This dog was doing a great job as a caretaker. It was helping its paralyzed owner with everything, even in eating. He was buried in a thick layer of snow. Let's see how his dog rescued him. Rottweilers are truly fearless creatures. They were playing with a snake as a rope.
You got it, cowboy. He's dead. He's dead, cowboy. No.
Smoking not only affects health, but can also pose a significant risk of fire. Like a firefighter, the dog quickly assessed the situation and found a solution. Nightmares came to the divers. At the same time, a whale appeared, protecting them from the shark and bringing them to the surface.
I love you too, I do. I love you.
The cat nanny always watches over the baby, whether in real life or in cartoons. An indoor swimming pool can also be a trap for a tiny chihuahua. The situation changed when the pit bull found out. With a large body and intelligence, he saved his tiny friend. A fire in Philadelphia was controlled in time thanks to the warning of a dog.
When I looked out the bedroom window, you could see the flames. Just the whole first floor was engulfed.
The dog stayed on her chest the whole time, which prevented her from being burned totally.
Don't worry, both the owner and the dog were being treated.
Reaper here! Reaper! Reaper here! Attack! Attack!
The more you learn about elephants, the more amazed you'll be by their friendliness and intelligence. Just look at how cleverly they use their trunks to return a dropped shoe to a little girl.
Listen, some bark, then it.
Is this enough to prove that dogs are the best housekeepers? The children were so engrossed in playing games that they forgot the time. The four-legged ally helped them avoid being punished. Even if it was just a game, the German Shepherd dog still considered protecting the girl as his top priority. Loyalty was the only thing that drove the dog to jump in to save him, even when it was extremely afraid of water. A baby impala accidentally fell into the river while drinking water. Luckily, it received help from these mighty rescuers. This German Shepherd suddenly awoke and barked at his owner continuously. Despite her irritation, it kept pulling her away. And because of his sensitivity and patience, she was saved before bad things happened. This elephant thought its human friend was in danger as he was in the middle of a fast-flowing river. It immediately rushed to help its friend, who was not of the same species. While these two cubs were around the neighborhood, the people living there quickly hid inside of their house, until this brave little French bulldog chased them away. This man made these dogs nervous. One of them panicked and ran around the lake. After that, they immediately jumped into the lake to save him. Let's see how a mother hen protected her chicks against this voracious predator. A pan in a kitchen suddenly caught fire, and this dog immediately knew that something was wrong and alerted his owner. And even this tiny dog was willing to beat a rooster as big as it for bullying its favorite person. When this farmer was tagging the calf's ears, his horse kept an eye on the mother cow. She intended to rush forward with her baby, but the horse did a good job of protecting its owner.
Ooh! Dang!
Why worry when you have a small but powerful guard like this? Never leave your pet outside because this situation can totally happen. Luckily for the dog, it found a courageous friend. The only thing the puppy knew was to watch over its owner at all costs. You don't need to worry, because a kind-hearted one called an ambulance and he was still fine. It was a terrible day for the store owner to face the aggressive robbers. Oh no! The dog told me that the unlucky one here had to be the robber. Deeming the rushing water as a danger to humans, the elephant used its trunk to provide support for the man. It even kept him in a safe position amidst the herd and protected him with its own body. This was not a mandatory task, but a voluntary one. The joy of the dog was to bring grass to his close friend. This Schnauzer dog was a babysitter that parents could fully trust. He watched over his little owner while playing and protected her from the big waves. Monkeys are not only intelligent animals, but also very affectionate. This great mama risked her life to help her child move safely. The mistake of the intruder was to underestimate the security system of this house. It's wonderful to have a friend to share all the burdens in life. The last wish of an old man dealing with an illness was to meet a friend who had been by his side for half of his life. This reunion was a great motivation for him to recover better. Alert to all the threats that could happen to the unconscious man, this dog's protection was absolute. Before taking action, the thieves usually watched the house and probed the situation. Seeing nothing suspicious, they proceeded with their plan. But suddenly,
this baby elephant's safety was being threatened by a lion. Its mommy immediately defended her. This garage was completely open and thieves took the opportunity to steal. But they were spotted by these chihuahuas. You won't feel anything out of place until I tell you that this house belongs to someone else.
I need help!
As soon as the owner gave a shrill scream, this dog immediately went into guard mode.
And he escorted him out by the rear end with his teeth.
A baby antelope has been protected by the Lord of the Jungle.
Got it.
Our cat was trying to save her. It thought she was drowning in the tub, so it tried to bite her arm to get her out of there. Always vigilant and protective of their owners, pooches deserve to be the most trustworthy companions of humans. This turtle helped his friend get back to normal.
Thank you.
Before the bull could gore the toddler, the hero German Shepherd scared it off with his incredible speed.